YouTube, it's your boy Estefanos, and I'm back with a new video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna be talking about my inspirations for my Arachnid universe. I'm sorry, I'm just been on this streak as of late where I've just been talking about my Arachnid universe. But we will change it up. Don't worry, we'll change things up. I promise. But for now, this is probably the last video I'll be talking about it for now. But we'll see. So basically, I've been talking about basically the premise of my universe, and basically what's the story's gonna be about, why I did it, stuff like that. But I didn't talk about what was the story behind it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be diving into today. And as always, you know the drill. Comment down below, like, subscribe, and follow the show socials. And yeah. Sorry, it's been a rough day, so that's why I'm kind of not really moving. And yeah, let's get started. So starting things off, the main inspiration for my Arachnid universe was the top Spider-Man media that everyone probably has seen, or they have yet to see it. Because okay, if you haven't seen any of these media, you can't really call yourself a Spider-Man fan. I'm just that's just being for real though for a second. But yeah, let's go. Starting it off, the Spider-Verse movies. Now look, if you know me, you know I'm a die-hard Spider-Man fan, especially when it comes to the Spider-Verse movies. They're practically my favorite movies of all time. The animation, the story, the characters, it all blows other Spider-Man media out of the water. I'm sorry, it does. It's Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man origin story done for a new character, because we were always with the Peter Parker origin story, you know. It was finally good, but we're finally glad we got a Miles Morales origin story movie. And overall, Into the Spider-Verse had changed the game for animation. Now it's pretty much from that movie. New studios are now using that kind of animation now. And the story was impressive. Miles learning to come to grips of the pressure of being a hero, learning how to control his powers, and learning that he doesn't have to be Peter Parker or Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man Noir, Peter Parker, which I doubt. How could you even be that? But yeah, and Penny Parker. He had to learn to be his own self, be his own Spider-Man. And so he overcame those struggles and tribulations and had his leap of faith, which is by far the most beautiful scene in cinema history. And then we get Across the Spider-Verse, which unfortunately is on a cliffhanger, so it's kind of hard to because everyone loves to say the only reason people would rank Into the Spider-Verse above Across is because the story is completed in Into the Spider-Verse, whilst Across is a cliffhanger story right now. And it's taking the animated, and there's a lot of stuff going on for the third movie. But all I will say is that the story that's been told through these movies inspired me to do my own thing, as Miles said in that movie. And basically, the main premise is similar, where Stephen E. Robinson is the main protagonist, where he discovers that his family's connection to this company, and basically after he gets exposed to this formula that they're trying to make to kill the CEO's wife, he gets experimented on, which caused a big explosion, and of that killed his stepdad. And then after finding out that he has these abilities of a spider person, he has to find a way to use them to protect the city from this evil CEO Colin, who's desperate to dissect and experiment in order to save his wife, which is valid but also kind of insane. And throughout that, he discovers that there's this family who have also gained similar abilities with some altered DNA. And throughout that movie, he learns to open up and basically be the father he never had, basically, because Spider-Man is always alone on his own in these stories. But I wanted to change that and basically tell a story where you don't always have to be alone, you know. And then we follow, and then basically the Spider-Verse basically created the idea for the first movie. And then my second inspiration would have to be the Amazing Spider-Man movies, which kind of helps with the reveal that Arachnid Man's parents were the reason that the experiment didn't fail tremendously. Because because if in real life, if you have radioactive spider DNA implanted, you're gonna die. But basically, it worked because their DNA was the signature. What's it called? I'm not good at science, so I don't know the words. But like basically, they were the key. He was the key to like fulfilling the formula, which is called I'm gonna call WebX, which it makes sense because it's a mixture of quantum matter, dark matter, and with spider DNA. And basically, and because the venom can help heal, basically. And and basically that's the same story that takes inspiration from the story in the Amazing Spider-Man universe, where Peter Parker's parents worked for Oscorp. Norman Osborn wanted their research. They had to leave. They left Peter with his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. And then he learns in the second movie that his dad used the spider DNA on himself. He experimented on himself, which is why it worked on Peter. So, but like everyone likes to say that ruined Spider-Man. But my character is Arachnid Man, not Spider-Man. So it's different. And then my other inspiration would have to be the Tom Holland universe, the MCU. For because later on in in this franchise, we're gonna have like these big multiverses events with spider people from other dimensions, and sure, it's gonna be like basically like Secret Wars, Infinity War, Endgame. It's gonna be like all those big multiversal collabs in the Infinity Saga. But unlike mine, I'm trying to like make it character driven and not just action driven. Of course, it's gonna be hard to top and Infinity War and Endgame, but at least I'm putting love, sweat, and tears into it. And you gotta tell me that's valid. And then, but like, yeah, and also for the TV show, the main inspiration is Spectacular Spider-Man and a bit of Ultimate Spider-Man. Because Spectacular Spider-Man focuses on the characters less than on the humor, where the humor comes along with it. Whilst in Ultimate Spider-Man focuses too much on breaking the fourth wall and on funny humor. But like, and the tech, and I love to add like the sci-fi into the universe to help explore the universe, explore more characters that were secretly in the movies that we never saw, and basically help explain why things are the way and explain why people are doing the things they do, basically. Like instances, let's say a character from the first movie, was affected tremendously in the final battle of that, and we learned that in one of the episodes of the shows that they're fighting the main heroes to get revenge because they believe they were responsible for taking away their loved ones, because to them the heroes are really bad influences, since they were just regular civilians minding their own business and living their lives. And basically you just come out of nowhere and ruin lives. That's basically how basically it helps cope with the idea of being a hero, and like you're gonna have to, even if you do good things, even though you make good sacrifices, there comes some bad sacrifices. Even if you didn't mean it, that's just the cost of being a hero. You have to like have to weight the weight of responsibility, which is what Uncle Ben told Peter. With great power comes great responsibility. But unlike Peter, since it was always only him until he went to alternate universes, that changed because he has his own, or Steven has his own team of heroes, and a whole bunch of villains that are basically just trying to that aren't just trying to take over the city, but also get revenge for something personal that he had done to them, which was really an accident, but to them he did it deliberately. But like, yeah, those are like my top inspirations for my universe, because I feel like in those in like unlike like okay, the Sam Raimi franchise at best, movie 1 and 2 were done masterfully. Spider-Man 2 is considered the best Spider-Man superhero or movie of all time. And unfortunately, Spider-Man 3 and TASM 2 are considered the worst. And somehow Far From Home, which I can kind of get, but I still don't get. But like, I've taken the best of both of all these movies and basically tried to create something new, which is still on the writing phase. But I'm just letting out my ideas, to see what people think and see if there's anything I need to change or improve on. And that's basically why that's one of the reasons I created this YouTube channel. But like you all get that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. And yeah, comment down below what do you want to see in the future. I feel like I want to take a break of Spider-Man for real and talk about other stuff. But like, comment down below what you want to see, because, or maybe, but yeah. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. And as always, comment down, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and always follow your dreams. Do what makes you happy. You can take inspiration from other people. You can listen to their advice. But at the end of the day, it's your life. And like, whatever happens is your responsibility. But as long as you're careful and smart with it, do your own thing. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, and as always, hope you all have a good day. And take care. And peace.